got that hit by that rage art. He had a huge life lead. He thought, you know, a lot of 2D players default to the fireballs when it comes to keep out, right? But I think that was one mistake that, you know, he shouldn't have made. You know, one mistake can be the set for you. I think that as soon as you got hit by that rage art, it was just over. The momentum went all the way into Mitros's favor.
Yep. And then, you know, he took it, and then it ended like it began with another rage art, right? You know, as much as I despise Nina's rage art.
Oh my God, there we go.
Najin Kazama versus Deathadder. This is your pick to win the tournament, right? Versus Najin Kazama, the Marduk.
This is it, man. I mean, I just want to believe. I want to believe in the underdog, ladies and lads. It is the winners' finals here. None of us predicted that these two would make it here, but Deathadder from Italy, Najin Kazama from Spain. It is going to be a crazy, crazy set, and this is first to 3, right?
Yeah, winners' final.
Yeah.
Vamos for Najin Kazama.
This is what we wanted to see. We wanted to see a player that we didn't know do really well here, and he's done so sick to beat all these top players. He's the one that put Mitra Storm into the loser bracket, and here he is against Deathadder.
I mean, of all the like online challenges we've had like the unknown player in the top 8, right? But I don't think we've had the unknown player make it all the way to winners final. Oh, actually, no, Mace from Poland actually made it to winners final. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, this is a trend. I talked about that earlier. The core circle back to counter hit. That hurts. Only -11 on block.
Jeez. Okay, look at this. Deathadder.
Oh, great punish there on the hop kick as well.
Maximum punish.
But one more hit's going to take it now. Goes low. Najin Kazama wasn't ready. I mean, Najin Kazama is showing that he's a very, very, very strong player, can do a lot of damage, but you know, Deathadder has a really unorthodox playstyle. You see, just throwing those hot kicks out, even though it got punished perfectly for it, still does it.
Oh boy.
There's lots of time here. This is the first season. There's lots of time for Najin Kazama to adapt.
Yeah, definitely. A big whiff there on the forward. No punish there from Najin Kazama. And again, those strings causing him a bit of issue. 1, 2, 4.
He went for a parry there. Wasn't the right read.
Nice.
Parry there from Deathadder though. Nice block throw and the sweep though. A bit too obvious for Najin's liking.
And the okie dokie as well. Najin Kazama, beautiful. 1 round apiece. And Marduk is one of those characters, right? That you're never out. You're never out of it. Like, you have rage. I mean, he does so much damage. 1 counter hit can literally be the round.
Here we go now. BTS throw.
Yeah.
What's the Oki here? The ground throw. Look at that damage. Chunks.
Knee to the spine.
Lili's going to need a wheelchair.
Okay, forward.
Evil goes low again. Najin's not blocking that. He's done that consistently.
Oh, the rage drive. Oh my God. I just mentioned it, right? That rage drive, having that just gives you so much comeback potential. And actually, Deathadder got hit by it.
Power crush was the Oki. Nice tech roll there. The Oki there's very terrifying. If you back roll there, the down 4-2 guaranteed.
Yeah.
Nice pop kick there from Deathadder.
Deathadder's hop kick timing has been so good, man. He's hit so many people with him. Counter hit.
Speaking of timing, nice counter hit there from Deathadder, but Sidewall's not going to be the best of friend here, but Deathadder takes is going to be fine around here, first game.
Yes, winners finals, first match, final round. Oh, that could have been a big punish there. That forward 4-2 is very punishable, but Deathadder is himself going to get a big combo.
I think there's just one move that no one launches.
Yeah.
Throw broken. Oh, nice power crush. Deathadder a huge life lead right now. And there is Roots of Evil. And I think if Deathadder wants to win this game, those lows are going to be so important because Najin is not blocking them. Even when he does the full 1-2 into the low, you know, Najin Kazama is just taking every time. He's not moving, he's not blocking, he's not low parrying. He just keeps taking these lows, and that's going to be so important as this game continues on. Yeah,
for sure, man. Deathadder is looking very comfortable, and you can tell he's comfortable, right? Because his hop kicks are all working, but he's also going in there using that forward 4 so comfortably. And remember, the forward 4 is a low. It's really good, right? It's only -12, but it does a high crush, you know, and you do have to do a forward input. So you are susceptible to getting counter hit, right? But Marduk doesn't have a counter hit a magic 4 or nothing. I think what Najin needs to do here is utilize the jab more. Use that jab, use Damak 2. Use these moves that will counter hit Lili if she tries to go for the flick or for the forward 4. Down back 2 is a very good option to keep Lili out in that situation. So yeah, I think that his keep out needs to be a bit better because right now he's just stuck in the mud watching Deathadder do what he wants.
Yeah, like you said, the keep out needs to be better because he's just kind of letting Deathadder get in and do whatever he wants, goes for those lows, the root of evil, everything is hitting right now. Like, and also you just need to start blocking those lows as well because those are really going to start adding up. But I'm sure, I mean, we saw Najin earlier against Mitra Storm. This is someone who is no slouch, can play against the best. So I'm excited to see, you know, how this game progresses, because you know, I think it's just that weird style of Deathadder. It takes some time to get used to. You know, Deathadder was able to beat Bode earlier, so you know, anything's possible here in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder if Najin has any other characters, but it doesn't look like he's going to be switching. He's going to be going to an infinite stage though, so he is going to have more space to move around. And you know, Marduk's backdash is one to not underestimate. His backdash has always been really, really good, and it's really super good in this game as well.
But I don't agree with this pick. I mean, surely this stage helps out Lili the best, right? With her amazing movement, she can just dance around the stage. But maybe Najin, like I've been saying, he's playing Marduk his own way, and picking the Waller stage is definitely something that is a big statement of that.
I think if there's one thing we can say, definitely Najin plays Marduk his own way. Here we go. Second game coming up.
I mean, nice start there. Using the standing 3 that beats the hot kick this time.
Down for just wins.
Evil as well into 1+2 though, not broken. Kick Oki as well.
Oh man,
that the cartwheel, and I'm not sure this is going to be the round, but Najin Kazama's in a bad spot right now. Goes low. No, that was not the punish.
Yeah, that was definitely not the punish there, but Deathadder got the right one there and takes the round. Good side
nice, there from nice punish as well. Lili's punishment very, very good. Down forward 1, not the option you want to go for, but no punish there from Deathadder. No launch again. That is such a hard move. The block stun doesn't get you ready to really launch that move. And the cartwheel again.
Yeah, that move can really catch you out of your movement, man. Down forward 3+4 is the cartwheel is so good at catching you out of your movement. I think that's what's happening here. But oh, the rage drive.
Speaking of catching you out of movement, one more mix is going to take it here.
Goes for the mid. Nice. Good stuff from Najin Kazama. He definitely needed that because his look is really, really uncomfortable right now.
Crush off the Oki here. Does it down for 1 again. He does get a ground though. He tech rolls.
Yeah, try to go for the back roll catch now, I think. Okay, nice jab interrupt. All right, this is good. Najin Kazama making a bit of a brawl here. Good damage.
Oki here, the BTS Hell Sweep. Very nice there from Najin Kazama.
There we go. So once he gets his stuff started, you know, Najin Kazama plays really well.
Nice mid option there, just to stuff any follow-up there Deathadder could have done.
A little bit late on the down forward 1 launch. Big whiff from Deathadder.
Oh, finishes the cartwheel string this time. Najin wasn't ready.
And interrupts the rage drive there. QC forward 1-2. Here we go. Final round.
That is the scariest rage drive to interrupt. There we go. Finally blocks the string this time, but doesn't get a punish on it.
Yeah. Down forward. Catches a Lili side stepping.
Oh, 1-2 confirms the counter here. Oh, but get up 3.
Yeah, overextend there, maybe getting a little bit too antsy. Deathadder is, you can see it in his playstyle, man. He's not the kind of person you can predict. Be very, very careful. No drop in the string there.
Down for 1. That could be bad there. There's no clock. Will it catch him again?
Catches him running in, and that's rage available. Now, gotta be careful.
Oh, and you have to think that was probably a movement error there from Najin Kazama. I don't think he wanted a random empty jump, and he gets whiff punish for it. So unfortunate.
Yeah.
And now Deathadder's up 2-0 in our winners final.
That probably was the sidewalk, right? He's probably trying to sidewalk. And once again, you can see that down forward 3+4, that cartwheel is a move which is so hard to block sometimes, you know, online especially. You know, like it can catch you out of your movement. It's got a long sort of animation to it. It's just one of those moves that is really tough to deal with, and he's having trouble with it because he's not dash blocking. You know, he's getting hit out of his back dash and his front dash as well. So I don't know what he needs to do here, but once again, I feel like his keep out is still not the best. He's throwing out some really risky moves here, like down forward 1. He's trying to go for these big reads. I think if he just calms down and just slows it down a little bit, he could do a lot better here. Not over by any means.
Yeah, but it's looking like a tall order enough from Marduk, because I mean he has to make the full 3-0 comeback. And things he's looked good, like especially in that last game we went to final round. It's just those cartwheels are like the real cause of damage here for Najin Kazama, and obviously all those lows as well. It's like he doesn't really know what he's doing. He's a deer caught in headlights. But I mean, what's the stage pick here? I mean, it's important. You know, the Waller stage didn't work out, the walls weren't working. Like, what does he go for here?
Yeah, I mean, does he even have enough character under the belt? It doesn't look like it.
Right.
He's got to the superior Infinite Azure 2. I think that probably was the reason he lost, right, Kairos?
Yeah, the colors weren't right. He didn't like the music, and now that we've switched, I think he's ready to rumble.
Yeah, let's go. So Najin Kazama now, the man that no one was expecting to even make it into top 8 here, has made it all the way to winners finals. But Deathadder is up 2-0 right now. It is a first to 3 to decide who will be in that grand finals on winner's side. All to play for. Let's go.
Fight.
There we go. Down forward to open it. It's a bit of a risk as well with that cartwheel looming.
Yeah.
Speaking of the cartwheel.
Just as you said, it's just one of those moves, man. It will catch you so often online, man. And what's gonna be his answer for it? Pressure here from Deathadder. He's staying in that close range. That's what he wants to be. And a hop kick once again. He's just been hitting those hop kicks all day today successfully. And that's rage now for Najin.
Oh my goodness. How often do you see that option? They're just thrown out by a Lili player. I mean, Deathadder's looking very, very strong right now. Looking poised and ready to head into our grand finals on winner's side. Jumping over the down 4.
Yeah, definitely, man. Najin Kazama, what are you going to do now, man? What are you going to show us? Up 4-3. The pressure.
Look at this relentless onslaught right now from Deathadder.
Yeah, and I feel like if you want to beat Marduk, I mean, that's one of the things you kind of got to do, right? You want to be really aggressive, get in the face, not let Marduk have any breathing space. But look at that water as he comes in. He has rage available.
Gonna be big damage. Goes for 1-up, not broken. Is that dead? Oh my goodness! I thought that round was completely lost. Oh, but there we go.
Hey.
That
right.
really hurts. There's a evil again. Oh my god, up 4-3, but not the right axis for a combo.
Yeah.
I noticed that. The down 4 will do. Up 4-3 again.
Nice. Good call out on that low there. And Deathadder can get a full combo and leave Najin with once again rage. Oh!
Okay. Rage drive coming!
Oh my god!
Round 4.
Like every round that Najin Kazama has won has been when he has rage. He's making great comebacks there. Deathadder dropping the ball a little bit, maybe getting too comfortable.
Now what is there it is, but no, Deathadder isn't ready for a combo that time. So here we go now. Deathadder just pushing all the buttons in Najin's face.
Yeah.
How will he respond? One throw. I think that he needs to do more of that. Deathadder's not really breaking throws here. He needs more of that. Nice Oki. Gets him back rolling.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there. And I agree with you 100%.
Oki here. Oh gosh. Knee to the side. Raise drive spin. Shoulder.
Good punish from Deathadder. Oh, count it!
Marduk magic 4.
No!
Down 4. Najin's on the board there. He's looking good now. I think we've seen the recipe for success. You know, more of those throws. You know, just raw VTS mix-ups in Deathadder's face. Just make him guess. You know, I think he's slowly waking up here.
I 100% agree, man. And you also noticed the up 4-3 came in really handy there, right? We spoke about these hard-hitting mids to keep out Lili. Deathadder is playing so aggressively. He's really wanted to get into that range 1 and that really close range where she can bully with the jabs. Lili's jabs are really good because they have follow-ups and they're only like -1 or something or stuff, right? They're super good. So he's been bullying him these last 2 matches. But now Najin Kazama is using things like upwards. I want to see some more down at 2s. And like you mentioned, I want to see some command throws here, not regular throws.
Yeah, Deathadder, I don't think he's broken any throw. He needs to do more of those. And Marduk also has command throws that lead into a mount mix-up, so he needs to be doing more of that, right? The BTS mix-ups, everything's working. Just keep mixing them up. And, you know, I think we've both unconsciously started cheering for Najin Kazama. We've become biased by accident.
That is a known player. Like, he's an offline. He goes offline tournaments. Never heard of Najin Kazama before. I mean, I kind of want to see this guy do really well, man.
Yeah, I mean, same as well. Like Najin, we never heard them before. Came in today, you know. They beat Diddle Frey 2-0, the person who toured Bambino. You know, it's been a crazy Diddle day. You know, it really has. You know?
It has been, man. And I hope you guys at home have been enjoying the action again. Tekken Online Challenge EU Southwest, and we're going to be getting into our next match in the winners finals. Oh my gosh! So the thing is, Kay, was how much can he keep relying on that rage drive to make the comebacks? You know what I mean? There were 2 rounds that he used a rage drive to get that comeback. One of them was a huge combo, but we have walls in play now.
Yep, we're going to the precipice of fate. I think Marduk has no problem with walls as well. I think he'll be fine no matter what. But yes, it's interesting as well because, like you said, the Rage Drive's making the comeback, and most of it is because of Deathadder's aggression and lack of patience. That's what's really like. What is also helping him is also hurting him. You see the double-edged sword here, right? Like, yes, he'll throw out the hop kicks and it works. You know, throw out the root of evil and it works. But when a Najin's enraged, it's a big no-no to keep doing that.
Look at the top stats. We got Deathadder, technical prime, and it says defensive ability B. How do you do that? I thought. You need to go in with, you need to be more aggressive then, I guess, Najin. Go in there with some throws, man. Let's see. Here we go. Next game.
Open up many rounds with the down four. Down four again. Nice standing through that. Let's get the combo, but there we go. VTS house kick.
Yep. Raw mix up.
So I'm talking about the raw VTS mix up there. Blocks the cartwheel this time.
Yeah.
Oh, great whip punish there in the down four.
That's a really good raw bounce. With Rage available, but there comes the heal, and Deathadder takes the first round.
Walks forward and then dynamite heal. Oh, goes under the power press there. That's down four again.
Ooh. Oh, great.
One plus two for one. What an interesting sequence.
Oh,
this is one of Marduk's most damaging launches when he gets that counter hit. Look at the chunks. He's enraged now. There it is. The patience comes out, goes low. His launch. Oh, but that's the second hit of down forward for 1+2, and Deathadder one right away from moving to our grand finals on winner's side.
Whoa, but the 1+2 throw comes in. Najin Kazama's going to need a reverse sweep. He needs 3 rounds straight here if he wants to stay alive.
Like I said, Spag, the command throws, they are working.
Yeah.
There's the tackle. Here we go. What's the option? 2. Nice break. BTS 1+2. Down 4. Look at it. Oh, the down 4 again. The Rage Drive beats it. Not going to be the best of combos, or maybe it will be.
Yeah. Oh, no, he doesn't.
The shoulder. Root of evil.
Come on. Oh.
No punish, but down 4. Okay. Najin Kazama is not out of it yet.
Bit of a scramble there, but Najin Kazama gets the round on the board. Down to the start of the round once again. Oh, the count here, the Sebastian. There we go. Deathadder, take it to the wall.
Go mid. No punish.
Yeah.
Oh, no, things looking really bad now from Najin Kazama. The wall flat. I don't think this is going to be dead, but one more mix.
Oh,
unleash Rage Drive. Oh my gosh. He doesn't make this comeback, surely, Spag. Spag.
Whoa.
Spag.
He makes it again. That's 2 times in a row.
Spag.
Spag. Ah. Gonna be it. Deathadder is going to move into grand finals on the winner's side, taking out Najin Kazama 3-1. It looked like he was going to make the comeback there, but the break 2 times on the floor after getting tackled. Great stuff to Deathadder, man.
Yeah, those breaks were so important. I think if Najin gets both of those, that is the round. It's evened up. It's final round. And with that momentum, could have taken it to a final game. But unfortunately, Deathadder stayed strong. Najin wasn't able to break down that wall, and I think that does set up. So our next losers game is going to be Bode versus Mitra Storm, right? And if Mitra Storm wins that, we get the run back of Mitra Storm versus Najin Kazama.
I think that's a run back he really wants to have. But Bode and Mitra Storm, both these guys, we've seen them a lot today. We've seen a lot of their matches, and they both were looking so strong until they got put into losers, right? And they were both